What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV. We're going to do a preview today of the game tomorrow. Finally, the international break's over. Back into action for the Gunners as we go away to Sheffield United tomorrow. Expect a tough game up there. Chris Wilder is like an old school manager. He'll make it difficult for us. The crowd will be rocking. They've made a decent start to the season. Obviously, Sheffield United, they beat Everton away from home. They drew with Chelsea away from home and was unlucky to lose 1-0 at home to Liverpool. So they've obviously got some pedigree. And we've got to be careful going into this game. We need to play on the front foot, in my opinion. Try and get a goal early, calm down their fans. And this is going to require our manager, Unai Emery, to be positive and go up there with the right team and the right system. Because at the end of the day, in my opinion, if Arsenal play well, they'll win the game. We're a far better side than Sheffield United. But if you don't play well, you go to these games, you can get beat. So what team would I pick going into the game tomorrow? I'd put Leno in goal. That's standard. Right back, I would stick with Callum Chambers. I think Bellerin is still a little bit short of being fully ready. You've got to take into account he's been out for 12 months and I wouldn't rush him back. I think he's close, but I think they'll probably play him in the Europa League game on Thursday. So I'd go with Chambers at right back, Luiz and Socrates at centre back. I know a lot of people are calling for Holding as well. For a similar reason to Bellerin, I would give him another game in the Europa League in midweek. I'm not the biggest fan of Luiz and Socrates as a partnership. I think Socrates has been shaky for a while now, but I would stick with this going into tomorrow. At left back is where I would make the change. I would bring Tierney in tomorrow. He's been out for a lot less time than Bellerin and Holding, and I think he looks ready to play, and I would play him at left back tomorrow. Going into the midfield, Granit Xhaka's going to start, let's be honest. I wouldn't pick him. I'm picking my team now. So I would play Torreira in the CDM role with Guendouzi and Ceballos next to them. But in reality, as we say, Emery's going to pick Xhaka up. But that's the midfield I would like to see. And then the front three, I would go with Lacazette, Aubameyang and Pepe. They're saying Lacazette's 50-50 whether he starts or not. If he's not fully fit and they don't think he's ready, I would play Saka, Aubameyang and Pepe. I think that gives us enough pace if we can hit them on the counter-attack, get control of the game. In reality, if Granit Xhaka does start, which he probably will, he's got to move the ball quickly because they'll try and press him. And this is the problem with Xhaka more often than not. And we need to go there and be positive, They haven't conceded that many goals, Sheffield United. They don't score a great deal either. But I think if we can go there and score and take it to them, we can get on top. We can win the game. If we play well, we will win. I'm going to go for Arsenal to win this game by 3-1. I am confident we'll beat them. Another thing, what's going to happen with Mesut Ozil? He made this statement in the week to say that he's going to see out his contract. He's got no intention of leaving. Unai Emery seemed to backtrack a little bit in the press conference. He started saying, he is training better and he is still a quality player. So with him making this statement, as Ozil forced his hand now and said, look, I'm on 350, I'm not leaving, you're going to have to play me. So it'll be interesting if Emery puts him back in the team. If he does, then I think we need to look at maybe Xhaka and Torreira playing behind Ozil. In my opinion, if you're going to play Mesut Ozil, I think Guendouzi has to come out of the side. As good as he's been this season, I think you need 2 more disciplined midfielders behind Ozil, which would probably be Torreira and Xhaka. Although I would like to see Torreira and Ceballos, because I think Ceballos could play that deep line playmaker role. But you need the defensive discipline of Torreira if you're going to play Granit Xhaka, in my opinion. So it'll be interesting if Ozil plays it. He should definitely be in the squad, that's for certain. And I hope he is, to be honest, because he's not going nowhere. If he's not going to move, then you've got to involve him. This is a potentially tricky game. You look at Tottenham dropping points yesterday. It's a great opportunity for us to create some space early on in the season. And I think we often waste these opportunities when we play later in the weekend, when other teams have dropped points and we don't capitalise. So we need to win this game. It's a big, big game. I'm confident the team will win, and let's hope we get the 3 points tomorrow night against Sheffield United. I'd like to say thanks to everyone for the support for the new show, Talk is Cheap, featuring myself and Laurie Lyle on AFTV. Good response to that the first week. We'll be changing things each week, more interaction. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel as well, Curtis Shaw TV. Let me know in the comments what team you would pick for tomorrow. Does Tierney come in? Does Bella in? Or Holding? Would you start them? Does Ozil come back into the team? Does Lacazette come back into the team? How do you fit Lacazette, Aubameyang and Pepe in? Because I think Aubameyang is wasted on the left. So let me know what you would do, and hopefully Arsenal can get a very important 3 points. Bless.